please to lead us through the norms, and allow me once again still to call this fellowship to order. The rest of the members, as they are joining, they'll find us on the way. Namirembe Erina, please take us through the norms. And the rest of the Kikajjo members, please, you'll join her. Unmute and join Erina.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, Erina.
I hope I'm very clear to everyone.
You are.
Hey, I want to take us through the norms of Rotaract. Let's share the grace for what we are about to receive. May the good Lord make us truly thankful and ever mindful of the needs of others. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Erina. Please proceed. Sorry.
The lawyer toast. Let's say it together. I give a toast to the highest office. I give a toast to the highest office in the country. The four-way test of the things we think, say or do. First, is it the truth? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendship? Fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Let's also share the goals of Rotaract together. The first, to develop professional and leadership skills. Second, to emphasize respect for the rights of others and to promote ethical standards and the dignity of all youthful occupations. Third, to provide opportunity for young people to address the needs and concerns of the community and our world. Fourth, to provide opportunities for working in cooperation with supporting Rotary Club. Fifth, to motivate young people for eventual membership in Rotary. I think we can proceed.
Thank you so much, Erina. Thank you so much for the effort. I think Erina was so clear to everyone. And without wasting much time, allow me request if we have Rotarians present on this fellowship to please introduce yourselves. Rotarians, please unmute and introduce yourselves. Do you have Rotarians present? All right. Do you have Rotaractors? Please unmute and introduce yourselves.
Yes, good evening, President.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. President, my name is Joel Serwada from the Rotaract Club of Rubaga. President, I'm here to learn and to enjoy the fellowship. Thank you very much.
You're much welcome, Joel Serwada. Another one, please unmute.
Thank you, President. I'm Wafula Cyrus Shoki, Changemak President of the Pancakes, that's Rotaract Club of Kawaragara. I'm here to say hi to Simon Peter as the chairing president and to say congs to my dear Mugore. Thank you.
Thank you, Shoki.
Good evening, President.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Rotaractors and Rotarian. I'm Chacha Flavia from Victoria Now Rotaract Club Ginger. I'm here to enjoy fellowship. Thank you.
Another one, please. I didn't want to skip anyone. Do you have some more Rotaractors to introduce themselves? Anyway, without wasting, someone is introducing? Okay. I think this is Gladys Namiaro. You didn't mute yourself. Okay. Thank you so much, the visitors. Feel at Bunga. However much we are online, we are so friendly.
President, sorry, I've been off.
Please, IPP, proceed.
Yes, good evening, everyone. This
Good evening,
is IPP Bernadette. I'm here to enjoy the fellowship.
You're most welcome, IPP Bernadette. She's from the Rotary Club of Bunga, our mother club. Thank you so much for being there for us and always being on the side to see that your children, your babies are growing and growing and growing each and every day. So, especially Jenny, please. Jenny, please, so jakula mpola buli kimu tofaayo. Step by step, we shall be moving. All right. Do we have any makeups? Maybe you have visited any other club during the course of the week, the weekend, even today. Please, if you have any makeups, you can unmute and let us know where you went, where you participated and how it went. Yes, Namira, please proceed.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening once again.
This week I managed to visit some of our Rotary clubs, our mother clubs. Not basically only Rotary Club of Bunga, but I also visited the Rotary Club of Lukaya, where we're talking about, or where they were sharing about membership strategies. I also managed to join the Rotary Club of Bunga for fellowship.
Thank you so much. Mama. Another one, please.
Can I go ahead?
Please.
Yes, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I was able to join our mother club for their fellowship, which was on Tuesday. Then I was able to join the Rotaract Club of Kansanga for their dancing to stay fit. Then Banange, I have to check out others. I've forgotten. But I also partly joined Rotaract Club of Sese Islands for their charter celebrations, though I couldn't finish. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jen.
Sorry. I was able to join Rotary Club of Bunga, which was where they were talking about membership engagement. Then also Rotaract Club of Chengera, where they were talking about maintaining a vibrant club membership. Yes. Thank you, Mr. President.
All right. Thank you, Jen, please. Anyone else, please?
President.
Yes, please.
This is Gladys. I represented the club on Saturday. Rotaract Club of Muyenga were having a virtual installation, and I was able to represent the club. On Monday, I joined King Caesar, and they were talking about club membership. and how to boost club membership. Still on Monday, I joined Rotaract Club of Chengera on how to become a vibrant, how to be vibrant members. This evening, President, we're having Zumba classes with Rotaract Club of Hope Kansanga. And I was also able to attend the charter night with Kampala Sese people. I've forgotten the rest, but yes, and also people know about our charter night that's happening on August 20th. So we prepare for our guests very well.
All right. Lady Joe Nambeja, you wanted to say something? All right, all right. Let me proceed. And personally also, yes, Victoria, I'm seeing the hand up, sorry.
Good evening. I'll
Good
be
evening.
very fast. I was able to visit the Rotaract Club of Bunga. Yes, and I learned a lot. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for participating. All right, I also visited today. Today I visited the Rotaract Club of Kansanga. Tuzinyamazina. Oh, mama. They shared the video. It was so nice. Thank you so much, Kansanga people, for sharing the video. All right, allow me proceed. Do you have any Rotary information? Anyone with Rotary information?
President, we have our charter night.
Sorry?
We have a charter night happening
Yes.
on 20th.
20th August.
Yes.
Yeah. 20th August is our charter night. Our mother club is yet to confirm whether we attend in person or they'll communicate. We shall get a formal communication on that. And also, I have, I don't know if it is a communication, but Thanksgiving from our president, our sitting president, Mrs. Now. It is now, the code changed from Jane now to Mrs. Jane Ndibalekera Semakula. She's thanking everyone for the support financially, the prayers, those managed to come to church. Yeah, thank you so much, friends. And without wasting much time on this, I think we've sorted much of the Rotary protocol. Allow me to introduce to you. I'm seeing a hand. Yes, Jane Ukenya, the president, Aduseyo Mohanemon. I'm seeing the hand. President, please proceed. Unmute, please.
Thank you, President. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, President.
I
am actually hiding because Mr. Semakula, yeah, same katono. Anyway, good evening, everyone.
Yes, proceed.
Like Simon said, I felt since I was on the call, it would be prudent for me to send my sincere thanks to you in person. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for everything that you did, for the prayers, the financial help, the gifts. The gifts were very, very amazing and awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for loving the Semakula family. We promise to host you, not in a very long time, to host you for a simple Thanksgiving. Yeah, but thank you. And thank you for ensuring that fellowship continues. Back to honeymoon. Thank you, President.
Dayo honeymoon, we prayed for you to live along. So we pray for you, be safe wherever you are. And tubalinze mukomeo nga size zikyuseemu. All right. Anyway, any other Rotary information, please? Do we have any before I invite the Kikajjo guys? Before, I don't know if we have anyone from the Rotaract Club of Monyonyo here. I've not heard about any, but I was on radio and I heard they're having a project of reaching out to the needy. I was on radio and I heard that advert. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to first talk to the president, get the full information, then I can come back on chat and I share with you friends. All right, allow me request. Namidembe Erina, the birthday group coordinator. Allow me to introduce to you this lady. She's a teacher by profession. Asinga kumanya bintu bya mmere. Si kulya nnyo, but to know what the food contains and what we must eat and not eat for our good health. Biwanvu. But Madam Namirembe Erina, please allow me to request you. Mubiyinza boneditiwa byonna mama. You come and speak to us. I think that is a brief introduction of who she is, and she may throw more light on who she is, but please come and proceed on the next segment. Erina?
Yes, I'm here, President.
Yes,
Good
please
evening
proceed.
once again.
Good evening, Erina.
I want to first of all appreciate everyone who has managed to join us. Today's fun is going to be in quite another direction. And I believe people are waiting for chessboards before them, puzzle games, Sudoku, and everything. But we are still going to have Sudoku in quite a different version. That means that we are going to do a little bit of quizzes and asking ourselves some of the brain teasers that may quite be interesting to us. Now, I just want to, before we start off with that, the whole session, I want to bring to light some of the things that are very necessary for us to know. With what we are sharing today, our whole page had something we call Lamento Challenge. But we have to ask ourselves, is Lamento Challenge, is it a disease? Is it something like a fun game? What is it basically? And I would love to throw more light on that before we proceed so that we know why it's necessary, why we need to do it. With the screen that has been shared, I hope everyone can see it. When we talk about mental health, basically, it comes back to us. The anxieties, the depression, and every other thing. I don't want to go so much in detail of the other diseases. Some of them are genetic, some of them are created by us, and etc. But why do I bring out mostly anxiety and depression? On the current situation that we are facing, that is COVID, everyone gets the news, but it's funny that what kills people currently, it's not actually the virus, but it's the stress that adds on them. So you are stressed up, you are depressed, you are very anxious to know how is this person. All those things come back to our mental health and they challenge our mental in one or two ways. So today we are, Today I want us to proceed by finding out why, first of all, it's very relevant and very essential for us to keep our health, our mental health in check. And one of them being that it improves your memory, the other being that it will actually help to sustain you in very many other aspects. Why? When your mental health is down, it means that you as a person cannot function. Why do I say you cannot function? I went to hospital some time back and I was doing a COVID test. And funny enough, I met another lady who was sitting there and she narrated her story. She had done the COVID test before me, but what was she talking about? Before she came for the COVID test, she had gone from a malaria test and she was clear. She didn't have any malaria, but she was getting all the signs of COVID. So she was worried for 2 good weeks and everything played in her mind that she actually got all the symptoms of COVID to an extent that she had to take a COVID test. And on taking the COVID test, it was still negative. So that's when she realized and woke up and the expression she gave was very funny, that all this was just in my mind. I'm actually now feeling well. I don't feel any more sick. And she came back to life. So it's very important for us to actually keep our mental health at a clear piece of it. So I'll just outline some of the importances before we go any further. Just say some of them, such as improving memory. It can also stimulate creativity. It improves our concentration. It helps to examine the mind, but it also sharpens the thinking process. Now, today, what we are going to do is basically sharpening our thinking process. That we have some questions that come our way, and it's funny that sometimes we just don't think so much about them. We may just pass them. But today I want us to take off that time, think about them. And the rules of our game are going to be this simple. We are going to ask a question in different sessions. We have questions that are related to Rotary. That means if you're talking about Rotary, it also concerns us because Rotary builds others. Like I say, they're our mother club. So from Rotary, we get the Rotaractors. So we are having questions on Rotary. We are having questions when it comes to my life, my mask. That means that our COVID, the COVID, knowing more about COVID. And we are also having questions that will take us a little bit back to our nursery level. That means we are talking about alphabets, the A, B, C, D that we kept on singing. We are also going to have other questions on other trends, things that are currently happening in Uganda and are trending. We need to have some information about them. And finally, we may have a spelling bee. That means that let's also think about our spellings. Sometimes we just keep on speaking out a lot of words. I think I've already spoken more than 100 words, but we don't think about the spelling. Some pronounce very wrongly, and others we actually don't even know how they are spelled. So in case we are so ready, I would ask us to activate our minds so that we can just dive in part of these tests. I'll start with an icebreaker, and it's just a very simple question. How can 8 plus 8 be equal to 4? The question, maybe just not to confuse us, I'll be reading out a question and the answers are coming from us. Later, the right answer will be given to you with an explanation in case it fails. But I believe that, like they say, 2 heads are better than 1, so we are quite many, and I believe that we are in position. Gladys, your hand is up. Our question was, how can 8 plus 8 be equal to 4? Gladys, feel free to unmute and share your answer.
Before I request,
I was just, I was inquiring.
Before I request for anyone to give the answer, please raise up the hand, because we may have a confusion here, since we are many and we all have different answers. So I would request.
President, I was inquiring, what's in for the best, like the best candidate, like the person who will get like all the answers?
That is from
Gladys.
I'll repeat at any chance.
I think since it's mental, the crown obviously. Evela, you are like our expert, like our brave expert. I think something like that. Tuja kuyiya. As we go on, I believe we shall have the best. Back to our question. Our first question is, how can 8 plus 8 be equal to 4? How can 8 plus 8 be equal to 4? Yes, John Fisher. We shall start with John Fisher, then go to Gladys.
8 p.m. plus 8 equals to 4 a.m.
Please re-echo your answer so that we can get to hear it better.
8 p.m. plus 8 equals to 4 a.m.
So 8 p.m. plus 8 is equal to 4.
AM.
8 p.m. plus 8 a.m. is equal to 4. That's your answer?
Yes.
Okay, the fact that I'm a teacher, we have no wrong answer in this place. So I'll say well tried. Thank you. Any other concept we may have? Any other concept? Gladys, please go forward.
Erina, I think, okay, 8 plus 8 gives us 16. And 16 divided by 4 will give us 4. So, anyway, I don't know.
Copper.
Thank you as well. No. And in a normal sense, 8 plus 8 really would be equal to 16. But now you have to think about it being equal to 4. So the people popping in your idea, thank you so much. Do we have any other third try? We are going to be giving only 3 tries of an answer before we get the correct answer. So any other third
because
person?
of time, let us only take 2. Because of time, let us take 2. Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. Being advised to take 2, so it's okay. We shall do the 2. 8 plus 8. 8 plus 8 is equal to 4. In which way? When you think about it in terms of time, like what John Fisher tried to explain to us, though it went a little bit off, 8 a.m. plus 8 hours will be equal to 4 o'clock. Now, it's necessary to be specific about things. John Fisher was almost there, but the challenge is that you talked about 8 p.m. plus 8 is equal to 4. So whenever you don't give the specifics of what will make it the 4 o'clock, it becomes a very different answer at this side.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we are going to proceed, and that was just an icebreaker for us, seeing where we are heading. I want to bring us to my Rotary, my family. I believe that when you're in Rotary, every one of us is considered to be family. So our questions are going to be now rotating about Rotary. Okay, I'm getting a lot of feedback from some microphones, so please hop out. Alan, Jakes, please help me and mute your mics so that we don't get a lot of feedback, because a lot of it becomes noise. Thank you. We are going to Rotary information or Rotary knowledge. And at this point, I want us to go a little bit back to what they always share in Rotary information. Sometimes it passes by our mind, but this time around, we want to put it to book so that it actually sticks within us. The first question that I have for us is, in which country is the upcoming BCA going to be held? In which country is the upcoming BCA going to be held? In case the question is not clear, please feel free to ask for links, more information, so that you can move forward. Okay, yes, please.
For which district?
Okay, oh, sorry. I think I have to be specific about the districts, but that is going to be another question. Katogenda kujja question yaffe. Kali.
Tugenda question.
Tugenda question endala. Enegenda komawo tofaayo. Ngenda gikuuma mu score so that we shall be in position to answer without me giving you the answer of what I want. Now, our second question, please allow me to go forward. Our second question, what is the full form? What is the full form of EREY as related to Rotary? What is the full form of EREY as related to Rotary? Okay, I have, ma'am, one hand. Yes, Gladys.
Sorry, it wasn't my hand.
Kale, twali tabu. We are still on the same question. We are
Elena,
asking
am I
for
allowed to answer also?
one person is not allowed to answer on this platform.
But she is. She's
That
allowed
is,
since she's part of the fellowship.
IPP will answer the other questions. Mu future, Sikati. Okay, I have, sorry, I may not pronounce. Pardon? Okay. I have a hand that is coming from one of our friends. Sorry, I may not pronounce your name right. That is Fahadi Say from Kampala North. Please help us. What is EREY in full?
Every Rotary and every year.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Only bright student. Hello, what's your to Veda?
Obugalo.
Thank you so much, Manango Obugalo. Okay. Every Rotarian every year. I'll give us a little bit more detailed information about these groups as we finish this whole process about Rotary. The next question. In which district were we redistricted in? Now, it's very important for us to know that more districts were created. And the question is, in which district were we redistricted in? Any hand? Tell us the district that we were redistricted in. That means the current district where we are.
Yes, Kazora, please.
Yeah, thank you. I think we are redistricted in District 9214.
You said 9214. Okay, thank you. That is the right answer to our question. Please, Mumu Bugalogwe. Abebunga ndaba tetufaayo kuwuliriza bulijjo nga bawa Rotary information. Kale, another question for us. Kati nkomyewo ku kiri ekibuuzo ekyasoose, since we now know the district I'm talking about. In which country is the upcoming DCA going to be held? In which country is the upcoming DCA going to be held? The district that we are specific about is District D9214. Erina, you want to give it a try?
I think it's Tanzania.
Okay, you say Tanzania. Thank you. We also have had that as still up. Erina, thank you so much. CMP Kazora.
It is in it is in yeah, but let me stop there.
Arusha what?
In Tanzania.
Arusha, Tanzania. Okay. I think Erina will get the trophy for that for now. Why? We asked a specific question and it needed one answer, and it was specific about the country. And the country is Tanzania. So thank you all for sharing. Question Yendala. We are going a little bit now deeper. What title is given to the current elected district head? What title is given to the current elected district head? Okay. Gladys, your hand is still up.
Changemaker president.
Changemaker president. Gladys, well tried. Any other view, any other idea?
Kate. Najjo ndeetereko ku gundi. Kukana akatebe.
Alan tugenda kaleeta akatebe. Bena?
Atule mu bbanga.
Bena, your hand is up. Bena, please feel free to unmute. Okay, I think I'll go forward to CMP Kazora.
Governor.
CMP Kazora, we didn't get your answer. Please re-echo it to us.
Is Changemaker District Governor, CMDG.
CMDG. Okay, also well tried. Since we gave 2 chances, our district head, our current district head elect, is given a title of DGE, that is District Governor Elect. DGE, District Governor Elect. And after getting to know the title, we obviously have to know who this person is. So our next question is, who is the currently elected district head? Bena, your hand is still up. Please feel free. Okay, CMP Kazora, I think you may be on. Please.
DGE Mike Severu, Honorable.
Honorable. Well tried. Any other idea? Any other person you may have in mind? Okay, I think let me just bring it on. The name or her name is DGE Peace Talemwa. That is our current DGE. That means that the time that we shall go to Arusha, that's in Tanzania, she's going to be the person that we are crowning to actually lead us. She is already elected and she will only be leading us at that point. Our final question when it comes to Rotary, my family. What is the full form of PHF in relation to Rotary? What is the full form of PHF in relation to Rotary? Nina student, omo mu kibiina kyonna ekya 31 students bana. CMP Kazora.
PHF Paul Harris Fellow.
Okay, I believe that is quoted right, and we shall proceed. Thank you so much. This is just one piece of the sessions that has been finished, and thank you so much for all your sharings. I believe that we have more information, more light on what we are now talking about. Maybe just to throw more light on some of the things we shared, we talked about EREY, that is every Rotarian every year. And what is that specifically to us as Rotarians or as Rotaractors? It's a fund under Rotary, under the Rotary Foundation. That means that Rotary Foundation is there, but to finance it, this is a fund that is given by Rotarians and Rotaractors. I believe that information is also crucial for us to know. Gladys seemed to have a question, I don't know. Okay, I think we can proceed. So as we proceed, we are going to have a very simple question for us, and I hope we can think about it and think about the answer. So it's just a brain teaser, and it goes like this. A doctor and a bus driver are both in love with the same woman. A doctor and a bus driver are both in love with the same woman. An active girl named Sarah. An active girl named Sarah. The bus driver had to go on a long bus trip. The bus driver had to go on a long bus trip that would last a week. Before he left, he gave Sarah 7 apples. Why? A doctor and a bus driver are both in love with the same woman, an active girl named Sarah. The bus driver had to go on a long bus trip that would last a week. Before he left, he gave Sarah 7 apples. Why? Does anyone have an answer for us? Okay.
Me.
Okay, wherever the me comes from, I'm not very sure.
Please, again.
I have an answer. I have
Jen, please, you already
Jen,
have
please
an
give us the
answer.
answer.
Hello, Jen, please, what's the
Yes,
answer?
yes. Because an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So, basically.
Akujua kakopye kale. Kale, Jen Pisari Katufu, basing on that, and I think we can proceed with our next session. But our next session is about COVID, and the slogan that is around is "My life, my mask." Because if you don't have your mask on, what you are COVID. So our questions are going to be this simple as well. Our first question. Here I'm going to be a little bit fast because I know everyone knows this information somehow. Our first question. Who is the current Minister of Health in Uganda? Who is the current Minister of Health in Uganda? Erino mukono gwo guli waggulu.
Honorable Rutha Chen.
Did the wrong answer.
Why
Let's proceed to question 2. How many COVID vaccine doses are administered to an individual by the ministry? How many COVID vaccine doses are administered to an individual by the ministry? Yes, CMP, Azora?
They are only 2 COVID vaccines or jabs. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. There are
Azora,
only
tula
2.
muma, so first desk.
Yes, there are only 2 jabs. Kale, our next question. From which country was the second dose of the COVAX or COVID medicine or COVID vaccine obtained from? From which country was the second dose of the COVID medicine obtained from?
No way.
Banai. Necho chikane. Kale ndaba wana abantu abatabeera immunized. Yes, Alan.
Alan Mutebi to answer.
UK.
From the UK. Kale, well tried. Any other?
But kwesize.
No, Mugambia World Mugambia World Trade.
The hand was up.
Awombera nzira ku mukono gwa soso kuba waggulu. That is
No,
CMP.
we have a new person, Edward Jagwe.
Edward Jagwe.
CMP.
Is it no way?
No way. Banange to travel is a no, but let's come back to Uganda. Yes, please.
Is it USA?
But the chances were 2.
Kale, since we have 2 trials, the country was Germany. That's where we obtained our second dose. I think everyone has to remember that because everyone was excited to take a German dose compared to a Chinese dose. Kale, we are going to go into another session a little bit because of time. I may break out on some of these so that we can go a little bit faster. Session 3 is going to be about alphabets, and they're also very simple questions. Now, one of our questions is this simple. Which letter among the alphabets is an insect? Which letter among the alphabets is an insect? Which letter among the alphabets is an insect? Yes, Alan. Ninaona mpya. Bananga konga kangu nnyo. Kale B. Akalala.
Z.
Z insect cheyo. Kale, well tried. Naye answer tugenda maintaining a B. Kale, I call my class to order and we continue with our other question. The question says, which letter among the alphabets is a drink? Which letter among the alphabets is a drink?
What? A drink?
Yes.
A.
Yes, agree.
By the way, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, agree.
I think that would be later T.
Agree, oli mu kibiina. Yes, it's later T.
Yeah.
T standing for chai.
Bane munyoku wine.
Here, banange.
Banyoku wine baige bakwate gira.
Leta Guinness.
Kale katukwatiremu. Abakulu katukwatiremu tweyongereyo. Ekirala. Which letter among the alphabets is a water body? Which letter among the alphabets is a water body?
Me.
Victoria.
Sorry,
Victoria.
President. My answer was for the first question. The last one.
Which letter among the alphabets is a water body? I see Linda Elizabeth. Please feel free.
It is C. C.
C. Banange. Okay, mwasoma. Nasari twayitayo banange.
Ate tikyonyize bunyizi nga tuyise.
Nti class Jenina. Yeah, but bright students. Thank you so much.
Teacher, madam, we only have 10 minutes now. 5 for the questions and 5 to round up.
Ale. Let me give us our last dose of these questions. Here we are going to go to other trends. That means the current trends in Uganda. And I need us to sharpen also our pencils for this. The first question. What is the name of the Ugandan athlete who won the 300-meter race in Tokyo? Wanji, katulabe. Kulemye. Kale, nino mukono wano gwenda ba.
I beg your pardon, can you repeat the question?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's listen to the question once again. What's the name of the Ugandan athlete who won the 300-meter race in Tokyo? Okay, we have Fahad.
It's Perus Chemtai.
Hey, that's very right. Perus Chemtai.
was wrong.
I said Chemtai. I said Chemtai.
The question buchawo manayo budde bwetayina kati tulisteninge tukimalirize. Question endala yino. What were the initial dates? What were the initial dates for the Olympics currently held in Tokyo? What were the initial dates for the Olympics currently held in Tokyo? Any hand? Banange mumpe ku mikono ngirinze.
Musomesa wano wakulemye.
That is angry. That is angry.
Agwe tutasa.
Me teacher.
Wanji.
Me teacher.
The initial dates for Olympics. Olympics, by the way, supposed
Should
to happen
I
last
answer?
year, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
They were supposed to happen between July and August. So that is
those are months.
24th.
Mm-hmm.
24th of July to August 9th.
Banange. You were a sports person indeed.
I'm a
You
journalist.
just read my mind.
Because of time.
You just read my mind.
COVID byakola.
Because of time. Because of time.
Yes, please.
Allow me thank you for the participation. And let me ask. Let me see. Someone has escaped. Okay, let me ask. Linda Elizabeth to give the vote of thanks.
Almost see.
That's it, say.
Linda Elizabeth, please.
Thank you. Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, Linda.
Good evening. Okay. I would like to send my sincere thanks to Speaker of the Day, Miss Namirembe Erina. It has been a wonderful session. We really, at least our brains are now sharper than before. So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, God bless you. Good night.
Good night.
Okay.
All right. Linda, check, we've lost Linda. Okay. Okay. Final toast. Final toast.
President.
Yes, please.
Sorry to interrupt, but Sergeant.
I wanted to bring that after the fight. Okay, let me pass that. Please, members. Thank you, Gladys, for the reminder. Our VP. We need to boost. We need to boost our bank account through giving akatini ketulina oba ekingi tetulina as sergeant at arms oba bakita bate ekirala simanyi, but we need to solicit some good money so that we keep our account safe, not dormant, because I spoke to the treasurer nangamba sijjukira nasemba wandika bitabo byaffe bya accounts to note some money, and he suggested maybe we can do mobile money, those who can. Abasobola okumulabako bw'omulengerako muyite omuwe ssente ezo bw'oba osobodde, those who can. And before we close up, we have the dues, the Rotary or Rotaract dues. Those who have not contributed fully, please let us endeavor, because our charter night is around the corner. They say August 20th or late August is not far. I would suggest contribute fully our dues so that this gentleman balances his books bulungi. I think the communication has passed bulungi. So still allow me request. Bulungi is beautiful. Bulungi is good. Okay, allow me request. Someone who has been making noise. Teacher Namirembe, allow me request Jenny Peace to give us the final toast.
President.
Yes, Gladys, before the final toast. Yes, please.
Yes, before the final toast, would like to recognize our visitors today. We had visitors from Rotary Club of Bunga, our mother club. We had fellow Rotaractors from Kabalagala, from Rubaga, Victoria, Nile, Jinja, Mayanja, Boyogere, Nambole, King Caesar University, Busitema University, Information, Kampala North, Kampala Wandegea, Hope Kansanga, Motondo Information, and Bugolovi. I don't know if I've missed out.
And yes, Hoima Chitara.
Hoima?
Yes, Hoima Chitara. Okay, as if we've not forgotten anything, thank you so much, our visitors, for joining us. We normally fellowship from 7 to 8. It is always nice. It is always nice to have new members, new visitors who visit us, and still always send us your flyers so that we can also join you whenever you're fellowshipping. When it's not online, we normally sit along Gaba Road. It is Bunga. The place is called the Bunga. The St. Caroline Ranga Gaba Catholic Church in the Gardens. There's a restaurant called the PVC Heights. That's why we normally fellowship. And on Saturday, we have our Chimenza, full of fun, formative discussions, and everything. So feel free to always join us. Thank you so much for joining us for today. So, Madam Jenny Peace Nachivuka, our PHF.
No, TRF.
TRF, sorry, TRF.
Please.
So can I go ahead?
Yes, May, to go ahead.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, Mr. President. Okay, the final toast for the wonderful fellowship we've had. I toast to Rotary International.
Rotary world over.
We are together.
Together. Come on.
Can everyone put on your video? Turn on your video. Please turn on your video cameras. Turn on your cameras.
Nze ndi munsiko.
Anti omumbo oli mukuma bananga Isaac saka kamera tukulabiko. Isaac Senguba. Namirembe. Kumbe obaddeyo.
Saimoze ndi tocho mu Olympics batonda bye.